Today we're taking the Myers Briggs personality test. It's got the 16 types. You can be an earthbender, water, fire, air, um, lava, um, space, time. I could just keep listing things. You could fixate on a certain right way of doing things. Um, I don't know really what that means. Like, maybe. Um, I don't think about that a lot, but maybe. Um, I'm gonna lean no. I don't feel like that's generally the case. You express your opinions explicitly and in a straightforward manner. Um, sometimes, sometimes actually no. Sometimes I'll be a bit of a secretive. Sometimes I'll sort of talk around things. If, for instance, it would be an uncomfortable conversation, like a normal person, I guess. Um, I'm gonna. I guess I'll say yes, sort of. I'll say sort of yes. You prefer practicality, and you are a perfectionist, which seems sort of like those are two contradictory things, I guess. But I suppose not. Okay, gotta trust Myers and Briggs. Two guys working on it. You know, girls love psychology, and this is that right now. Taking this little test. This is psychology in action. I guess I'll agree with that a little bit. You see the world as black and white with no shades of gray. They spelt gray correctly in this, actually. Interesting. Um, I think basically every video I've ever watched on writing tells me that actually the best character is actually one that has a little bit of good and a little bit of evil. Actually, that's what makes good. That's good writing. Good writing is when the character's a little bit good and a little bit bad. And that's sort of what YouTube has taught me. So I strongly disagree with that. You believe in having a strong moral compass. I, I guess. I guess, sort of. I don't know. That sounds kind of lame if you put it that way. You hold yourself to a higher standard than others around you. I think this is generally true for like a good amount of people. I feel like most people that's the case. Um, so I'll say yes. You are overly critical of your shortcomings so that others won't be. If I was trying to be very relatable, I'd be like, I feel called out right now. That's what I would say. But I am not trying to be relatable. And so I will say no just to be combative. Combative. I don't know actually what the answer to that one is. You be overly critical of your shortcomings so that others won't be. Um, Maybe a little bit. I'm not. I don't. I feel like I've gotten less worried about people being critical of my shortcomings as time has gone by. I feel like I just don't. I don't worry about it too much. You repress emotions that feel negative to you. Of course. Um, I'm a. I'm a bro. I'm a dude. Okay. I'm not some sissy wimp. Okay. You have a hard time accepting your shortcomings, which makes you extremely critical of yourself. I don't think I have that. I don't think it's that tough. You don't mind doing personal sacrifices for the greater good of the world. I don't feel like I do really anything for the greater good of the world. Um, I guess if I thought something I did would be for the greater good of the world, I don't know. That seems a bit egotistical in my opinion. But I guess I would. I guess. I guess. I guess I'm good. I guess I'm not so evil as to not care about the greater good of the world. You are a people pleaser. No. You put other people's needs before your own? No, not really. I'm not. I'm actually a little bit selfish. You feel like a caretaker for others, almost like a host? No. You're a selfless person, but only because it helps you gain approval for others from others? No. You know, I'll help out, but It's not. I don't feel like it's because I get approval. It's just I don't want to say no to people. It's rude. And why not? It's not. If it's not that hard, who cares? While you are a selfless person, I don't think anybody should be like, I'm a selfless person. Whenever people say stuff like that, I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, sure. You're a selfless person. You know, people are like, I do shit for other people all the time. It's like, you're not really though. You know, you're complaining because you're doing good shit for other people and you're not getting back what you feel you deserve back. So you're not doing it for other people. You're doing it. You're still like thinking about it transactionally. I don't know. While you are a selfless person, this can be to gain validation or approval from others. Isn't this just the same question? No, I'm not a selfless person. You enjoy hosting parties and group activities. I actually really don't. Use white lies to prevent people from getting hurt because of the truth. Yes, I guess. You are seen as the parent friend in your social group. No. You feel in your element when you are surrounded by your loved ones and insecure around strangers. What are you talking about? This is so stupid. What a dumb fucking question. Um, I'll kind of agree with that. Sometimes you come off as clingy. I think that basically is never the case, probably. Um, you feel drawn to volunteer work? I actually don't at all. I that would be nice if I felt drawn to volunteer work. That would be a nice thing to do, but I did not feel particularly drawn to it at all. You base your value and self worth on academic or professional success? Not really. You are a workaholic? No, I wish. You repress your emotions to present yourself as a confident individual. I don't know what that really means. I guess probably a little bit. I don't know what the fuck that means. Repress my emotions? Does that mean not going, like, what is that? Is that like trying to not overtly be anxious and interacting with people? It doesn't make any, that's a silly question. You spend your time collecting accolades in fields that are not even that you are not even interested in at all. No, I don't care about that stuff. You doubt your self worth and constantly seek external validation. No, not really. Uh, People don't know you often think that you have a perfect life. People who don't know you. Okay, I was going to say that's weird. People who don't know you often think that you have a perfect life. Um, I don't think so. You make a charming first impression. It's okay. Probably. I don't know. I haven't had to make a ton of first impressions. I'll say no, probably. You're afraid of being thought of as a failure. Not really. Only to myself. As a child, you were forced into thinking that bringing accolades is what helps you get loved by everyone. No, I don't think so. Um, you are often of your wants and feelings. Okay, shut the fuck up. What is that? You are often of your wants and I guess not. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm often of what? Shut up. You don't follow your desires and you don't follow your desires. Instead, chase success as defined by others around you. No. Um, you choose your outfits to maintain a certain mental image instead of their aesthetic appeal. I don't know if there's a difference between those two things. Um, uh, Maybe sometimes. I, but like that's the case generally, right? Like if you want to have like a sort of consistent aesthetic appeal, you would probably choose things that align with your like image of yourself. No, no, that's how a smart person asks asks if you agree. They say no with the question mark because I have a big fucking brain in this head of mine. um, uh, I guess I'll agree. I don't care that I don't know. You have interests that promote self. Yeah, you are extremely self-aware. Uh, Somewhat self-aware at least. You think of yourself as different from others, but not better or worse. I wish that was all the way true. but I do think I'm better than people sometimes. Or I say that I tell myself that I'm not, but I feel it sometimes. Sometimes it creeps in there, and it's no good. It's bad. It's no good. You constantly feel that others can't understand you, yet you still find the need to find a real connection. This is like, what are you just describing, like basic parts of like the human experience? What are you talking about? Um, you feel a certain kind of comfort when dwelling in sadness. This is also like, is are you just describing parts of the human experience? You prefer originality and hate following twins. You hate following twins. I guess. You have a deep understanding of your internal values. Yes. You believe that channeling your sadness inspires you to create original work. Yes. Uh, you often find yourself to be self-victimizing. Ooh, very interesting. Interesting question. I feel like these are not. I feel like there are other versions of this test that might give me different results. I don't know. Because I feel like this is not the normal Myers Briggs test. I really feel like I've been cheated here. You often find yourself to be self victimizing, just making myself out to be the victim. Um, I will lean. I don't want to answer neutral on any of these, so I'll lean no. You feel like you're missing out on something that everyone else in the world has, but you can't identify what it is. Again, this is like, is this not just a basic like human experience thing? I really feel like that is what that is. You want to understand the world around you. Are there people out there who are just like, I really don't want to know what's going on. I want to have no fucking clue what's happening. You believe that knowledge is power. Um, it's very interesting. That phrase can mean a bunch of different things, but I think the way that they mean it is kind of stupid. No, I know. I'll lean no. Let's look at the results. Oh my god, fuck off. Oh my god, I have to put my fucking name in. Oh my god, I have to censor the fucking video now because I put my fucking name in there. Submit. Okay, please, for the love of. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck. Fuck off, bro. Suck my dick. Oh my god. Oh, you cunts. I'm not paying $1 for this fucking bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck the sponsored. Fuck you. Fucking Google. They put the fucking sponsored thing up first. So I clicked on that and it's like, well, just give us $1. Fuck you. I don't need. Fuck off. I'm not doing that shit. Okay, we're taking another test, guys. I'm going to be so pissed off if this one's paid too. We're taking 2 tests for the price of 1, so who even knows? None of the other tests even mattered. You regularly make new friends. Agree or disagree? I would disagree. Oh, well, wait, so I can't. Okay, I can't change the answers. Okay. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Sure. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. I don't think so. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. I don't really feel like my plans are ever so complicated that I need multiple backup plans. I'm going to say no. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Um, Maybe kind of. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people, mostly talk to the ones you already know. Yeah. These ones are actually less interesting than the other ones, unfortunately. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. That's definitely not true, and it's not good. You are very sentimental. Um, I'm a little bit sentimental. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists very in very specific ways. I'll sort of agree. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge sometimes. Sometimes you're drawing something and it just looks like shit. And it's like you're having a stroke. It doesn't make any sense. It's like it's something that you should be able to do and it just stops. It's not working for some reason. That's quite frustrating. It happens definitely if you don't draw for like a couple months. It fucks you up. It sucks. It'll piss you off. You feel comfortable just walking up to somebody. You feel comfortable just walk. I need to make sure. Okay, thank God. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. No, no, never. No, of course not. I'm not a freak. Um, you are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works. I'll disagree with that. I'll not that strong of a disagree. Okay, I'm not that strong of a disagree. Okay, but disagree. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. I don't even know what any of that means. I guess I'll kind of disagree, or should I agree? I'll agree. I'll agree. Yeah, I don't know. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. That is what I tend to do, for worse. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I guess. I guess I don't really. You enjoy participating in group activities. Sometimes they're fine. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. I guess, but that's kind of a stupid. I don't know. I feel like I agree with the thing that they're saying, but I don't. I don't know. I don't like game theory type stuff. I guess I'll hard agree. Your happiness comes from helping others accomplish things. Uh, Comes more from helping others accomplish. No. Um, you are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. I guess I'll somewhat agree with that. You're prone to worrying about things that you're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse a little bit. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. That's true. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. That's not true. I'm sorry. This commentary gets like way worse with these. I'm really just trying to get to the results. I'm just trying to get results, and the other one didn't give me any because it was paid. What the fuck is what is that's bullshit. Um, you think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings. What a dumb fucking thing to say. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. No, no, you fucking loser. That's not. No, no. I'm relaxing from. I'm relaxing and not. I don't. I'm fucking so stupid. You enjoy watching people argue. Jesus Christ, what fucking sicko is this? Watch like a debate. I would disagree less intensely, but like, what the fuck? You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Yes, your mood can change very quickly. Not really that much. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Um, no, not really. You often end up doing things at the last possible minute. Yeah. You've always been fascinated by what, if anything, happens after death. I mean, I guess it's a little bit. Not that fascinated, but a little bit, I guess. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Um, you become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Um, I'm not even saying what I'm choosing anymore. Fuck. Um, I'll actually mid-range disagree. Some people it's not like high people who like do they sort of have like high weed thoughts, and then they're like, but like what if this, and it's not really highly theoretical. It's just kind of like stupid abstract and like nothing. Like they're just not really saying anything. And sometimes I'll say things and people will kind of be like that's what I'm talking about, and I'm not. I'm saying I'm communicating actual ideas. That makes me sound like a fucking cunt. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. Yeah. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Yes. You rarely second guess the choices you have made. I guess I don't that much. After a long, exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. Uh, Probably not. You enjoy going to art museums? Sure. You have a hard time understanding other people's feelings? Yeah. You like to have a to-do list for each day? I'd like it theoretically. I would like to have a to-do list for each day. I guess, but I just don't. You rarely feel insecure. Um, I will kind of agree with that. You avoid making phone calls, of course. Uh, you often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Sure. Next. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. I feel like that is a product of very specific circumstances. So I'm actually going to go with a very light agree on that one. That's If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. I'll say yes to that. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Uh, I guess a little bit. You rarely contemplate reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I feel like you can only contemplate that so long. Like I don't feel like it's that complicated of like a thing to think about. You just think about it for a little bit and then it's like, okay, well, I'm done thinking about that. I figured that out. It's really not an interesting question. Um, Man, I think you know what I'm learning about myself. Maybe of the 16 personality types, I'm the one who's a fucking annoying. Maybe that's the one I am. I'll disagree. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I think this is kind of generally true. No, um, I guess I guess I control my emotions decently relative to other people. I don't know. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. Yeah, I don't know. That's sure. You Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Yeah, but like that's a bad habit thing, more so than anything else. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Not really. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I guess, yes. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. I mean, if you don't want to do that, obvious, of course it is. Like, if you like doing something though, then who like yeah, then it's not a waste of time. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate spaces. No, you know at first glance how someone is feeling. I don't think so. You often feel overwhelmed. Um, I probably, depending on, not recently, but sometimes, you complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. It's probably not true. You're very intrigued by things labeled as controversial, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. That's such a vague question. So many of these are very vague. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Uh, Probably not. You struggle with deadlines, yes. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Somewhat. My gender, okay. I'm a guy. Spoiler, I'm a dude. He, him, pronouns. Um, Cis guy. Siskel and Ebert. The mediator. This, based on the name, it's wrong. Based on the name, I would not call myself a mediator. Mediators are poetic, kind, and altruistic people, always eager to help a good cause. I don't think that that's me. Mind. Introverted. Yes, I have the introverted mind. That's true. Um, introverts. Introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions that often feel drawn to calmer environments. Oh, extroverts, what they really love is not having a brain or thinking, or they don't have any internal monologue. I, as an introvert, I think and have feelings. Extroverts, they don't. They're more like animals or lizards. They don't. They hate meaningful interactions. They actually find those to be disgusting. And they have the IQ of a baby bat. Energy, intuitive versus observant. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. I guess I don't really have that much to add. Nature, thinking or feeling. This is just, it's literally 50-50 on this one. Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. I feel like I should have gotten the other one. I feel like I should have gotten thinking, but you have to think a little bit. Like as you're taking the quiz, you have to be thinking about what the conclusion will be, or else it'll do this, which is probably it should be more the thinking one. I feel like, because I'm not a very emotive or emotional person. But whatever. Tactics, judging and versus prospecting. Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities. They tend to be flexible nonconformists who value novelty above stability. Sure, why not? Identity, assertive versus turbulent. This is also kind of close to 50-50. Assertive individuals are self assured, even tempered, and resistant to stress. They refuse to worry too much and tend to be self confident when striving to achieve their goals. I don't know. Turbulent sounds like it's the bad one then. If I was to imagine this on a duality spectrum, turbulent seems like it's the bad one. So, sorry for you turbulent folks out there. You suck. One more thing. Some mediator. Okay, so I was the mediator type A, and what's the difference? Um, Although they seem quiet or unassuming, mediators have vibrant, passionate inner lives, creative and imaginative. They happily lose themselves in daydreams, inventing all sorts of stories and conversations in their minds. These are known for their sensitivity. That's not really true. That's wrong, in fact. Idealistic and empathetic, mediators long for deep, soulful relationships. The gift of empathy. Oh my god, there's a J.R.R. Tolkien quote. They probably had J.R.R. Tolkien take the quiz, and he was like, oh my god, speaking their truth. Yeah, basically, I will speak my absolute truth all the time. In search of a calling. People with this personality type tend to feel directionless or stuck until they connect with a sense of purpose for their lives. Many mediators, this has something to do with uplifting others and their ability to feel others' suffering as their own. That's not true at all. That's nothing like, that's not really like me. I don't like those things that much. Um, Yeah, basically I'm like Tolkien or Shakespeare pretty much. Um, it's vague, but it's already like incorrect. The other personality types, there's one. Okay, so what is this? This one is INFP. Okay, so it would be the INTP is probably the more accurate one. INTP personality type. And I can look at this one, the logician. Oh fuck. So the difference. So one letter is the difference between the logician and the fucking the mediator. I'm stupid. I don't know why I'm looking through all this. Logicians often lose themselves in thought. People just rarely stop thinking. I mean, this one seems more reasonable. Elementary, my dear logician. Elementary. Mysteries of the universe. Um, okay, this one is a funny paragraph. Mysteries of the universe. People with this personality type want to understand everything in the universe. That is me, bro. I'm trying to understand everything. Trying to understand magnets, water, fire, power. How does a gun work? How does the fuck does that happen? How do you pull the thing and it goes like that? Doesn't make any fucking sense. Got to figure that out. Um, but one area in particular tends to mystify them: human nature. As their name suggests, logicians feel most at home in the realm of logic and rationality. As a result, they can find themselves baffled by the illogical, irrational ways that feelings and emotions influence people's behavior, including their own. I'm absolutely fucking baffled by the ways that fucking emotion that's so illogical and irrational it does not fucking compute in the little ones and zeros going through my head right now. Um, Kristen Stewart, Bill Gates. Oh, these are worse people. Well, Kristen Stewart, who I don't. Kristen Stewart doesn't make anything. Like why? I guess Kristen Stewart probably like put her personality type up onto the internet. But I'll go with this one. This one's probably more accurate than the other one. Who knows? If I answered one question slightly differently, it would have been the thinking type. I would have been a thinking type Pokemon. So I'll go with this one. And this is the one that I'll put in my profiles on websites if I ever need to do that. I'll put the INTP. What's the difference between the type A and the type A and type B? Um, they have the strengths and weaknesses, which is all stupid. The weakness is disconnected, insensitive, dissatisfied, impatient, affectionate. Sure, that makes sense. Um, okay, navigating conflict. Basically, I would destroy them probably with logic or facts, maybe. Friendships, friends, quite an illogical concept if you consider it. Parenthood, 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 suck my penis. Suck me very penis. That is, that's just literally a come down bit. Workplace, habits, conclusion. Yeah. Um, okay, well, whatever. Uh, oh shit. Well, hopefully it saves the recording. I didn't stop it recording the visuals on my phone. I didn't stop the screen recording. Hopefully that stopped it, and it didn't just not record. Of course, Yeah, it's just a bunch of vague stuff. It's just zodiac signs, but at least you get to take a little quiz at the beginning. Um, so that's good. Um, I do think I've taken the quiz before, and I do think I've gotten uh, the logician or the me. I think I may have gotten those ones before. So it looks like Myers has me all. The Oscar Mayer has me figured out. Um, I can take other quizzes if you want. If this video, if people watch this video, I can take other effing quizzes as well. Uh, I'll take the damn political compass quiz. Okay, that one I would have some stuff to say about it. You know, I'd be getting mad. I'd be like, this is most illogical. This is a most illogical. I don't know, man. I don't know. I give up. I give up, man. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to edit that very much. I am. Yeah, subscribe to the main channel, because this ain't going up on the main channel, that's for fucking sure.